Hello, my loves. Hi. Hello, my loves. How you guys doing on today? Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys on today? Come in, come in, come in. Come in. Let's see. Seeing stuff up. Hello, everybody. Come in and join your girl. How you doing today? Get this up so I can get you. Hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hello guys. Hello. How are you? This is your girl, the life architect from the architect's table. And I am here on this good live again on this good Saturday. So things are going pretty good for me. This week has been busy. I today have been running already. Today they did a drive-by celebration for my bishop whose birthday is today. Happy birthday, Bishop. Happy birthday, Bishop John Guns, St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church. This is really, now see, I didn't plan to say this, but this is partly his fault that I'm doing this stuff, all this, because when years ago when I became a member of the church and I was there probably a couple years or whatever, he said to me one day when he was praying for me, he said, "You are a great encourager." At the time, honey, I could call him alive from the pits of hell, and I think I did. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing, boo? I should have, I think I did. I don't know, because I definitely was not anybody that wanted to encourage anybody. Okay. So for him to say that, it was so crazy. But now to see what I'm doing, all of the things that I'm doing now, all of the things that's going on now, look, see, so he was right. I am an encourager. So now I'm a whole life coach in these streets, and I do all kind of stuff. I speak and mentor and all that stuff, do coaching, all that. So child, listen here, let me tell you something. Listen, if I could tell you, I think I have already told you, who, if you could see my life back then, it was like, who encouraged who, what? But anywho, so if you want to contact me, if you want to get me to do coaching services for you, I do relationship and life coaching. I mentor, public speaking, all that kind of stuff. I coach families, even friendships. I coach individuals, all that stuff. So if you want to contact me, you can contact me through this page or my other page, Architect's Table. And I also have an Instagram, the Life Architect _. You can contact me on any of those. But we are here today because I want to talk about being unbothered. Now, I literally came up with this topic today because, and you see, I got my shirt, Unbothered. It's backwards on your screen, I think, but it's Unbothered. My friend Nicole bought this for me because when I seen it, I said, "Girl, I need that shirt." So that's because my life, like where I am now, my life, I am legit unbothered by a whole lot of stuff. Like legit, a lot of stuff just doesn't even concern me. And I came up with this topic because this week it is being like the topic of discussion in my life lately. So people are always saying you're always unbothered. You seem like stuff don't, they don't bother you or whatever. And sometimes it really don't. And my face probably looking like this, like it don't bother me. And it's not a nasty thing. It's just that hi Kelly. I haven't seen you in church shut down. Hey girl. But it's not a nasty thing. It's just to keep my peace. And I call it being in my field of flowers because I just really have to be in this place of that doesn't bother me. That is not going to make me move that, because my emotions get very sensitive and intense. So I try not to have those kind of emotions. So I just really just kind of like, no, I'm gonna look at the positive of this. I'm not, and now if I can't find a positive in it, it's something real wrong, because I can find positive in everything. So if I can't find a positive in it, that means there is no positive in it, because I would try to spin that thing until it works for me. Understand? Because I refuse to be upset. But I got a phone call this week from a friend who said they had been praying to get my spirit of unbotheredness. And I started discussing with them how I even got to that. And I was telling them that I wasn't always like this. Like, I legit had to work my way to be unbothered, because I used to cry about everything, and everything used to bother me. Now I still cry about everything, but it don't be that cry where I'm upset or somebody hurt my feelings, or I'm down and out type, depressed type cry. It's like, now, like, I'm real sensitive to, I have a lot of empathy for people, so I cry about that stuff. When something going on in somebody's life, I be crying like it's mine. Something can be on TV and I'm gonna cry like it's real. So that's why I can't watch like the ID channel and stuff like that. Like, I could watch like Criminal Minds and Law and Order and stuff, because I know that's fake. But when you start talking about the real stuff, and I just really cannot fathom that people do this stuff in real life. So I was like, no, I can't take my brain there. So I just don't do it, because I will be boohoo crying, having nightmares. I don't watch horror movies because I would have nightmares. That's how sensitive I am. So, but I had to work my way to being unbothered. And I told him, I said, my greatest teachers of helping me be unbothered were people who were unbothered by the way that I felt. So, they would do certain things and they would make me feel certain ways, and then they would not care about how they made me feel, and they would continue to do stuff, and it just didn't matter how I feel about the situation. It didn't matter how I saw the situation. So they would continue to live their life, and I'm up crying at night, all upset, ready to seek revenge, ready to call everybody up, talking about, hey, let's go roll over there or something like that. And it's like, why do that? Why spend all of that energy to get at people who probably wouldn't even care in the first place? Because my thing is, if they're doing it, they probably don't care in the first place. So why in the world am I getting all in a tizzy? Why in the world am I getting my panties in a bunch? Why in the world am I so upset over somebody who don't even care about how I feel? How about this? You stay over there and I will stay over here in my field of flowers. Okay? I will stay over here and mind my little business that pays me, my little business that's in my teacup, my little business that's in my mug, like a boss, mind my business. Okay? Because I don't have time for that, because I have seen over the years people that were supposed to love me, people that were supposed to look out for me, people that were supposed to be there for me, and they would literally give me their behind a kiss. And I would still try to please them and still try to do stuff for them. And they literally would give me their behind the kiss. And I'm like, what in the heck? It's because I gave them a power that they did not deserve. It wasn't their right to have that power over me, but I gave it to them. So I allowed them to do certain things, but I had to get to the point, I'm getting tired of being hurt. I'm getting tired of being tried. I'm getting tired of being talked about. I'm getting tired of being done wrong. So guess what? I'm good. And now, legit, down to my life now, where I am now, there are very few people that can bother me like that. Very few. Very few. So I don't have time for that. And then I did we do this prayer call, me and a group of women. We do this prayer call every night. We do this prayer call, and it is absolutely amazing. And they asked me to conduct it last night. So I ended up speaking about Hannah. And I brought up Hannah, because my topic for it was, my womb may be closed, but don't sleep on me. Huh? Okay, I can't give y'all all of it, okay? It was good. It was good to my soul, like I ain't the one that said it. But I had a point in my time of speaking. I had my one of my points were be unbothered. And I said that when it came to Hannah, because she was one of the wives, and she could not have kids. So the other wife could have kids, and the other wife would like flaunt in front of her and would like be like nasty and messy and taunting and all that kind of stuff. And it would make Hannah feel bad about herself. But I said if Hannah would just show her that she was unbothered, baby would have stopped bothering her. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you may be able to have the child, but that does not mean that I don't have something in me that I can do that is great. That doesn't mean that because my womb is closed that you sleep on me. That doesn't mean that I cannot produce because my womb is closed. So I'm unbothered by you. Hey Sharice, hey Toya, hey y'all. So, I brought up that point because it's so key for us in life, for us to not allow people just because they can do something, just because they look like they're doing better than us, just because they have all of these things. They may have the husband or the wife. They may have the children. They may have the finances. They may have the job. They may have all of these things you may envy, but you have something in you too. You have greatness in you too. There is something in you that the world needs. There is something in you that matters. There is something in you that is great. So if you sleep on yourself, people will sleep on you. You cannot allow for people to taunt you and brag and flaunt their stuff around you as if you're insignificant, because you're not. You're important. You bring value too. Just because your womb is closed does not mean that you don't bring value. So whatever it is that somebody is doing to you, whatever it is that somebody is saying to you, listen, I did not master I haven't all the way mastered being unbothered, but I am at a high level. But I had to basically fake it until I made it at first. Because stuff would happen and it would make me absolutely upset. Because I'm not a confrontational person. A lot of people don't believe that, but I really am not. Confrontation and arguments and disagreements and discord and all that kind of stuff, it bothers me to no end. I would have to sit down and ask anybody. I would have a conversation with people because I want to make sure that we good. Because I don't like to feel like, especially if I care about you. If I don't care about you, I am unbothered. But if I really care about you, listen, I gotta really kind of make sure that me and you good, because I hate feeling like that. So I had to fake for a while that I wasn't bothered by it, because I could never let you see that I was bothered. I can't let you see that this is messing with me. I can't let you see that I am going through right now. I'm depressed. I'm hurt. I can't let you see that. So when I see you, you do something to me, or you say something to me, okay, I'm going to really act like it is what it is. When I get home, I'm crying. I'm calling my friends. I'm calling my family. I'm talking to my husband, because I need somebody to talk to so I can vent this stuff out. And they are the ones that get all I can cuss you out through them. I can just talk to them and be cussing you out because of some fact that I can't let you see me weak. I can't let you see me like that. I can't give you that power. I can't do that to myself. So you come and think that you were that, all of that you were so important that you were able to, do something to me and frazzle me and throw me off my balance. Nah, you're not able to do that to me. I'm not going to allow you to do that to me. So I definitely had to fake it until one day it was just second nature to me. People say it all the time. I know this don't bother you. I know this don't, worry you. I know you're not concerned about it. I'm kind of not. And I don't feel bad about it, because if I allow this to bother me, if I allow this to get into my spirit, into my heart, into my mind, I will be up at night. I will be tossing and turning. I will be every day trying to figure out what's wrong with me, and just going back and forth with stuff. And then you will be sleeping. You will be fine. You will be at peace. But I'm over here losing it. But that's why I had to learn, listen here, I can't let you get into those parts of me. I can't let you make me feel like this. I can't let you say things and do things to me that cause me to, for years down the line, I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I remember when so and so said that to me. I remember when she did that to me. I remember it, but it don't affect me like that. No, because you number one don't owe me anything. Nobody knows me anything. The other thing, human beings are fickle. Human beings are never anyone that you should put all your hopes and weight on. We're not, like, we are flawed. We are gonna do something that's gonna make you feel like we're not there for you. We're gonna do something that falls short. We are not always going to do what you want us to do. We're not always gonna be how you want us to be. So you're gonna be disappointed at some point. When you get that, you will understand that I can't always be hurt because you don't do what I want you to do. You don't step up how I want you to step up. You don't say the things I want you to say. I can't always get mad about that. All I can do is control me. I'm in control of my own life. I can't control you. And when I learned I can't control people and I can't tell people what to do, I really was like, okay then, I'm good. Like, people legit call me about something. They be like, so and so said, and I was like, oh, okay. I'll be like, I'm not shocked. Because nothing surprises me anymore. I have seen so much in my life. I have seen so many things happen. Like, now, like, nothing shocks me anymore. Like, nothing makes me like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. I put nothing past nobody. Nothing. Not even my husband, my family, nobody. I put nothing past anybody. So I don't expect the greatest and the best out of people, because I know people are fickle. People will fall short. People will do stuff. And depending on what area they're in their life, this is what we have to think about too. A lot of times people do things because of where they're at in their lives. Like, if they're having a bad moment, they may deflect that off on you. If they're having some issues, they may deflect that off on you. It may not even be about you, but because we always thinking everything is about us, and we're always feeling like, oh, they trying to attack me, oh, they always coming for me, or oh, they feel like this about me. Sometimes people don't even care anything about you or thinking about you, but because you think you that important, because you think that you make that kind of staple in their life, you feel like that they coming for you. Them people are not even thinking about you. Now you sitting around and you're saying, oh, they coming for me, oh, they doing this and that, and you saying all this stuff and getting all irate. Did they tell you that? That is always my question. Well, did you hear that from them? Did they tell you that? What makes you think that? See, you have to think about this stuff, because again, hey Bessie, I promise you I'm gonna be off of here in time. But what makes you think that? Like, you really have to go through that in your mind, and you really have to debate that, because if you don't, you will have emotions. Like, you'll get upset, irate, and be mad, and then it's like it wasn't even that serious, So when the person said that to me about them, being unbothered like me, I was like, I told them, I said, dude, like, you just got to understand that people don't have whatever power you don't let them have. You around here, you frazzled, you upset, you mad, like you were pissed. When I was talking to them, they were pissed. And I was just like, why are you mad? Because you can't expect human beings to be a certain kind of way. You can't expect human beings to do certain things. Everybody doesn't think like you. Everybody doesn't see everything like you. So you can't expect you out of other people. You can't. Listen, when I went through my divorce, that was one of the things that taught me to be unbothered, because I had to pray real quick about my filter, because that person really did some things, and I just was like, I can't believe that you doing that. I can't believe you saying that. I can't believe. And I would get so upset in the beginning of us, going through and stuff, and I would really get upset. And I would really be bothered, and then I would see that he wasn't bothered and he wasn't upset. So I'm like, why the heck am I around here going to the altar crying? Boo-hoo crying, like got snot, all that. on the altar, got to get prayer all the time, got to be going to people for counsel, all that kind of stuff. I'm doing all these things and he chilling. So, you mean to tell me that he got that much control over you? That's what I'm saying. You cannot give people that power if they don't bring anything to your life. If they were not a part of your life, would it affect you? You have to ask yourself that question. Will it affect you if they were not a part of your life? Will it change something about your life? And even if it would change something about your life, would eventually it be for the better? Now, at the time, I would have been like, man, I don't see this. You know, this is not going to be okay. You know, I'm being divorced from my kid's father. Like, this is not okay. Me being a young single mother of 4 children, this is not going to be okay. But because I had faith and because I trusted God, I had to get to this point of being unbothered by whatever he did, whatever he said, because I would have never imagined my life being where it is now. I would have never imagined. You couldn't have told me that. You couldn't have came to me and said, girl, one day, just like I said, when my bishop prayed for me that day and saying that I was being an encourager, I called him a liar. I don't know if I called it to him to his face or in my head, but I know I did. But you couldn't have told me I would be somebody's life coach. You would not be able to tell me I'd be writing books. You would not be able to tell me that I'm on here doing live videos and stuff and doing a podcast and all this stuff that I'm doing. You would not be able to tell me that because I did not see that. I didn't see that. I just saw what was in front of me at the time. So it rocked my whole world. Even things after that, friendships falling apart, family members not talking to each other, children acting out and stuff, you know, all of these things I had to learn how to have a level of unbotheredness. Listen, Vaughn, all the way better. Understand? Huh? I had to get to this level of being unbothered. And again, it's not about being nasty. It's not about being mean. It's about the fact that I can't allow that to sit in my space. I can't allow that to sit in my mind. I can't allow that to sit in my heart because I'm a very sensitive person. That's why I have to be unbothered, because I would literally cry. Like when I used to fight, I would literally cry because I hate fighting. I hate it. I can debate with the best of them. I can go toe to toe with you. But when we talking about we real mad at each other, if we got to put hands on each other, I don't know to this day if I would cry. But I used to cry when I would fight, and I used to always be, it's because you scary, it's because you a punk, this kind of stuff or whatever. And then I come to find out, no, it's not that. It's just that I don't like conflict. I don't like it. Like, it really bothers me. That's why me and my husband, we have discussions, we have heated debates. I don't call them arguments, because at the end of the day, what we're not going to be doing is yelling, and what we're not going to be doing is cussing each other out, and what we're not going to do is say anything that goes below the belt. So we're not doing anything in a toxic manner. Like, even when it gets to the point where it seems like it's going to get elevated or too much, I'd be like, all right, it's definitely him, because his time frame and time limit on arguments and discussions is very low. So he's not going to even allow it to get to that point where we in here yelling and screaming at each other. Who's going to do that? I don't feel like I should be yelling and screaming with him. So if I'm not going to yell and scream with my husband, who pays my bills, who gives me good love, why am I arguing with you? Why am I upset with you? Why am I fighting with you? Why am I doing that? Listen, you can't do nothing more for me than he does. What? Why? Why am I doing that? If I don't do that with my mama, I don't do that with my siblings. Like, me and my siblings, y'all ever around us, we be going toe to toe and stuff, but it'd be like funny and dumb stuff. But at the end of the day, we ain't finna be sitting here going back and forth with each other like that. If we do, one of us gonna walk out. We real dramatic. Like, we real dramatic. And usually it's me and Chantel. And more Chantel. We will walk out. Understand? We not doing that. Keisha gonna sit there and be looking like, and Zach gonna be like, trying to figure out what's going on if he ain't in the argument. But if he in the argument, then it's me trying to figure out what's going on. Like, okay, but you know, so yeah, I just cannot I can't do that. I know, Tim. That's why my brother wanted us to do a show. I refuse to put our teas out there in the streets. I can't. Not putting our stuff out there, because see, TV will mess you up and have you having discord with people and stuff. I'm not doing that. It's entertaining though. People feel like it is funny, and I just be like, because we just say stuff to each other that normal people wouldn't say to each other. And again, that's another way that I was taught to be unbothered, because my family, listen, anybody that hangs out with my family, you have to have a heart of steel. You can't be sensitive. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't be sensitive, because even if I try not to say nothing to you, Keisha not going to really say anything at all. But even if I try to spare your feelings, my brother and my son, no, they don't care. Like, they don't care. And they're going to be looking at you like, so you have to have, because we say some crazy stuff, but they taught me that, my mom and my family, they have taught me the art of being unbothered. My husband has taught me that, because if y'all are around my husband, nothing bothers him. I could be saying stuff to him and he's just like, so why you mad? So what's wrong? He be so confused, because it really don't bother him. Knows that we are not doing a show. No. I will not put my life out there for any of these streets, because see, it'll just be our luck. When the Braxtons did theirs, they were a good little family. But woo, honey, and you know, everybody in our family act like one of them. It's always him. Always wanting to fight. It's always him, Vaughn. He fight with everybody. That's why I say you got to have a heart of steel. And this is why I have built myself up to be unbothered. Because I'm telling you, if I can handle my family, what you do to me don't matter. What you say to me don't matter. Like, because them people, I ain't gonna say them, we I mess. And I have to tell God the whole, give me a filter sometimes, because sometimes I can go left. I know I can, because I be so unbothered. So I would just be like looking at people like, y'all pray for me, okay? But it's still good though to be at a level of being unbothered, because I'm telling you, these people, especially when you're trying to do greatness, especially when you have a call in your life, especially when you have a great purpose, it is always going to be something that's thrown at you, always something that's said or done to you that can cause you to flip out on people. And you would probably be right to do so. You were probably right to go off. You were probably right to give them the business. But at the end of the day, number one, would they be affected by that? Do they care enough that because you going off, that's going to make them change? I learned that, like, I'm not finna be going off on you. I'm not finna be mad at you. And then you don't even change. Well, you right. T.I.'s show with the fam. I don't know about him and his main family, but him and Monica and all them, that one is really good. They don't be with all that foolishness on that. And the man's, you right, but we still not doing it. Friend, you supposed to be helping me with my facial expressions, but it don't matter. People, listen, that's why I say, man, y'all have to be unbothered by me too. Like, y'all cannot be moved by the stuff that I do and say or the way that I look, because I promise you, the way that it came out, it probably wasn't intended that way. Because my face, first of all, my whole entire family is like that. Like, people legit, before they talk to us and hang out with us, they was like, man, I thought y'all was mean, but y'all real cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we okay with you thinking we mean, because we don't really. Okay, moving on. Moving on. But it really, really will help your life, man. You have to get to this state in your mind and in your spirit that you don't allow certain things to bother you. You don't allow what people say about. Listen, if I let what people say and do bother me, listen, everything that I'm doing with my businesses and all that kind of stuff and my projects, the support isn't as great as I would like it to be. But if I let that move me and bother me, I wouldn't be doing it. I have to be unbothered. If I don't get the likes I think I should get. If I don't get the comments I think I should get. If I don't get the notoriety I think I should get. I have to be okay with that. I have to be at peace with that. And I have to understand that at the end of the day, your stamp of approval does not matter because God still called me to do it. God still said, go forth. So at the end of the day, you can feel how you feel. And I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I talked about that last night as well on the prayer call. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. The audience that you reach, I will not reach. The audience that I reach, you may not reach. That doesn't mean that we can't work together. That does not mean that you can't still do your thing and I can't still do my thing. That does not mean that both of us cannot be great. We can be great individually and then we can be great together. But at the end of the day, we're always looking at each other and trying to say and pull the other one down and making the other one feel bad and saying all these kind of things. Let me tell you something, baby. It's a million life coaches. I don't know where they came from. Because when I started wanting to be a life coach, I had never even heard of life coach. So I don't know where all these life coaches came from. But that doesn't mean anything because, again, the people that they will reach, I may not reach. The people that I will reach, they may not reach. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how many people do the same thing. You can do it a different way. Like I bring a different kind of sauce to the bunch, you know, because I am quite different. I was telling one of the girls, hey, on the prayer call last night, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like her. She all meditative and she wanna do her breathing techniques and things like that and all of that. Your girl is not like that. I'm coming in I was told that I'm like the Message Bible. Like I'm gonna give it to you like boom bam, it's what it is. Take it how you see it, take it how you feel it, and keep it pushing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I said what I said. Right, Vaughn. Like I'm not understanding where these people come from, friend. I don't understand. Like when I first found out about life coaching, Iyanla, and that's probably why I'm like this, because Iyanla is like that, and she was the first life coach I had ever seen, and I loved her, because baby would tell you what it is, and she don't care, and she be looking at you like, baby, you came to me. Her and Tuff. And she's always been like that, even before she got with Oprah. People think that may be why she all, baby, been like that since day one. I've been watching her since day one. She's been like that. Baby will tell you how it is and keep pushing. And that's how I am. Hey, you can take it how you feel it, take it how you see it. Understand? Tough and tough. So, yeah, I don't have time for that. We not going to be going back and forth. All of that. And that doesn't mean that I don't care about how you feel or how you see stuff. I understand that everybody has a different perspective on stuff and everybody has a different way of seeing and dealing with stuff. I get all of that. But at the end of the day, I'm in control of my emotions. I'm in control of how I handle stuff. I'm in control of how I do stuff. And while y'all getting on here, y'all make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this with your people. But yeah. I got to make sure that I'm in control of what I got going on. I can't bank on you making sure that I'm happy. That's why me and my husband would have never worked if I was always dependent on him to make my emotions be positive. Like he can't do that. That has to come from within me. Like, and when I got with him, I had to be unbothered by a lot of stuff. Cause let me tell y'all something. That man that y'all let me marry, and yes, y'all let me marry him. Y'all watched me walk down the aisle. Y'all watched me say them vows. Y'all watched me, and y'all didn't say anything. Y'all didn't stop it. Y'all didn't do anything. So now I'm stuck. But anywho, he don't care. He will sit there. He will be looking at me, and he'll be saying stuff. Or he'll hear me saying stuff, and he just be like, you know, and I could not sit around and be like, okay, you got to do this because I got to be happy today. You know, that whole happy wife, happy life stuff, he ain't with that. And I ain't with it either. You know, we both got to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I could not sit around and be like, well, if he do this going to make me upset. Or well, I'm generally a happy person. I'm generally the fun-loving person. Like, it's very rare that you're going to approach me or be around me and I'm having this nasty and demeanor and I'm just being mean and all that kind of stuff. I love having fun. I love laughing. Vaughn, you never objected. Don't even try it. I love laughing. I love having fun. So I'm that girl. I'm that chick. So I can't sit here and say, "Oh well, he made me upset." So even when with stuff dealing with him, I have to get over it real quick, because if I sit there and I'm bothered by something that he has done or said, and I'm bothered too long about it, it affects our relationship. So now I don't want to be as cozy with him. I don't want to be as loving with him. I don't want to, be as affectionate with him because of something that happened 5 days ago. I feel like once it get to like day maybe 2, I don't even like it to get to day 2. You doing too much. I feel like you're doing too much. Y'all, you're stubborn, you're nasty, and it should not go that long. I don't know how you go that long without talking to your mate that you live with. I used to do that crap with my ex-husband, and I refuse to do that in my marriage now. Who walking around this house and not talking to each other? Who doing that? Yes, give me a moment to simmer down, because I need a minute. Because if I am in my feelings, I'm gonna need a minute. I need a moment to get myself together so I can make sure that I'm rational in the way that I see things. Because a lot of times we look at stuff through our own lens and we expect somebody else to just agree with it. No. Because sometimes you're crazy. Sometimes you all on the wrong street. Sometimes your point is not it. Like, sometimes you're dead wrong. But a lot of times when we're high in our emotions, we cannot see that. And that's, again, why I have become unbothered by a lot of stuff. Because I cannot live my life by my emotions. When we let our emotions lead our lives, then we make some awful decisions. We do some awful things. We say some awful things. And I have to be very mindful of that when I'm dealing with my husband, I'm dealing with my children, dealing with, like, even with them kids. Them kids, they'll make you say something. They'll make you do something. And you have to remember, you can't say that to your child, because you want your child to be a productive, healthy individual in this crazy world. So you, mama, cannot be the one saying the stuff that the people in the street would say to them. Because I be ready. Okay? Because I had you. So I be ready to give you something real quick. But I have to remember. And sometimes I have to walk away from my own kids. Hey, I can't deal with you right now. I'll come back later. Because right now, I'm going to be on the news. So let me just back up a little bit, okay? So, yeah, I just have to really not let my emotions navigate the way that I conduct stuff and way that I do stuff. And even with, like, people have said things. Hey, bro. Hey, Chris. People have said and done things to me, and they may not ever know that I know what they said and did, or paid attention, or caught it. They may not know, or they may not think that I'm upset about it, because I will come back around you and act like I didn't even hear it, act like I don't know it, all of that. Because at the end of the day, I can't let you know that you affect my life like that. I can't let you affect my life like that. So I will keep it pushing, so I can conduct business with you and be cordial. I can hang around you and be cordial. I can do all of that, because at the end of the day, I cannot allow you to feel like you got that much power. You don't. I'm sorry. You don't. I can't. And it's some people I can't stand, and they won't never know that I can't stand them, because it's not about being fake and phony. It's about I can be cordial, and it's about I don't want drama in my life, and it's about I'm trying to live a peaceful life, and I am in control of that. And I always think about, if I was to go off, how would that go? Like, okay, I go off on you. Then in my mind, because a lot of times we rehearse stuff in our mind, and Sarita Jakes, First Lady Sarita Jakes, just said this, and because I watched her and Sarah Jakes on a podcast, and she said that a lot of times I cannot rehearse what somebody else would do in my mind, because I expect them to respond in a certain way. And then when they don't respond in that way, then I'm upset and I'm mad. And now I'm in my feelings, and they're looking like they don't understand why I'm in my feelings. Point blank. Because you in your mind, you think, okay, I'm going to go off on them. And I'm saying, because this is how I feel, and they did me wrong, and da-da-da-da. And then they come back at you and say, well, you did this, A, B, C, and then you looking like, first of all, wait a minute. When I said what I said, you were supposed to apologize. You were supposed to be humble. You were supposed to be all regretful. That's what you were supposed to come at me with. You were not supposed to come back at me with me being just as bad. You were not supposed to have receipts on how I did you wrong. You were not supposed to have anything negative to say about me because I don't do anything to anybody. I'm amazing. I'm wonderful. Like, you couldn't dare say nothing about me. I never did anything to you. And then they show you a list. They tell you what you did. Who, child? I be like, oh, so I didn't even. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what just happened. Oh, goodness. I don't know what just happened. See, the devil. Anywho, so I can't get upset because you don't have the response that I want you to have, because at the end of the day, you may have legitimate reason why you treated me the way that you did. You may have legitimate reason why you did what you did. You may have a legitimate case, but in my mind, I'm thinking you have no case at all. In my mind, I'm thinking you were the bad friend, or you were the bad spouse, or you were the bad person in my life. I never did anything to you, and then you come back and you say something to me, and then I gotta back and be like, oh shoot, so now I gotta apologize. So now you gotta go through in your head and try to get off of those emotions that you've already created in your mind. You're already upset, you already pissed, so you gotta try to pull those back to be the bigger person and to make sure you squash the situation. But you already so left, it's hard to come back. So now y'all in this full-blown fight that probably should have never even happened if you would have came in with a humble mentality in the first place. But we don't want to do that. That's, again, why I be unbothered. Because I can't. I'm not coming in with these high emotions. I'm not coming in. It's very rare that I do that. Because like I said, it's very few people that can get me to my high emotions where I'm so intense and I'm so hurt and I'm so in this place. It's very few people. So you gotta practice it. It's a daily thing. You gotta practice it in every situation that ends up throwing you off. You gotta say, okay, that hurts me. That makes me upset. Let me call somebody I trust so I can vent to them, or let me go pray about this, or let me go read my word, or let me just take a time out and take some time until I can get myself together. You have to be able to do that, because you can't let people know what your buttons are. We all have buttons that people can press. You can't let people know what buttons they can press. You can't. There we go again. It's still acting crazy. See, listen, I don't know. Y'all pray for me, okay? Because I always have technical difficulties. I don't understand. Like, boy, see what I'm talking about? This is why I gotta be unbothered. Because, boy, woo, that dumb. But anywho, yeah, so, you can't let people know that. You can't give people that kind of power. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to work at that. You really got to, practice that thing until you can master that thing, until you get to the point where nothing bothers you, and you see something crazy and it's just like, okay. Because this world is crazy, man. This world is crazy. This world is... Listen, it's stuff happening all the time. Because with this boy getting killed, and we all, ran and walked for him this week or whatever, I have to have a level. I'm not totally about it when it comes to stuff like that, but I have to have a level of that, because that kind of stuff can send me into a depression, because I just cannot believe that people would do stuff like that. That's why I say I have to understand that people can do stuff like that. So, anywho, that's all I have for today, guys. I hope this blessed you. I hope this was a life helping thing, life motivating or whatever. I hope this definitely helped. So again, I said before how you can contact me at the beginning of the video. So if you didn't see it, go back and see it. If you have any topic you want me to talk about, if you have anything that you want me to do, let me know. I'm always open to ideas. I'm always open to anything. If you have any suggestions on what I'm doing now, whatever, I have no problem with that. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go, and I will see you guys next Saturday. Oh, and I did a Talks with Toya on Instagram Live last night. So go watch it before it gets deleted, because it's up there until 7 o'clock with Niecy Lynn. She was on my Talks with Toya on Instagram Live because she's doing a night of worship tonight at 7 p.m. Make sure you guys catch it. Shernice Maddie on Facebook and Niecy Lynn on Instagram. Listen here. I put up a clip of her singing on my page earlier today. You don't want to miss it. She has angels in her throat, people. Ah! Come on. Deliverance is in her throat. Come on. All right. Breakthrough is in her spirit. Come on here. Whew. I'm going to go because that baby there, that's my girl. But check it out. Check my sis out. Check out our conversation from yesterday on Instagram Live. And make sure you check her out tonight. Make sure y'all support. Come in numbers tonight, people. You don't have to leave your house. Turn on your phone and she'll be on there on Instagram and Facebook. All right. Goodbye, my loves.